What's up, everybody, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm very appreciative that you took the time out of your day to come over to this little YouTube channel that I do, where I talk about bull and other bull stuff that happen to do with my CNA stuff. You listen to me ramble and blah 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 and blah 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 and blah 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 blah. I'm very appreciative. If you like what I do here, feel free to subscribe. It's free. It costs you nothing. Also, like and share with the other CNA, nursing, doctor, blah, 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 medical field friends. I want everybody. I want them all. I bring them all here. I'm trying to get big, alright? Help me out. Anyway, this is going to be another story time. And this one is going to be about the times. Let's put an S on that. I've been suspended. I've been suspended multiple times. I've been suspended multiple times. And, of course, I've always been brought back because the situation that I've been suspended for have been completely retarded and had no grounds to stand on. I've been suspended twice. Well, let's just get into it. I've been suspended twice for rape allegations. The first time it happened to me, it was, I think it was my first year into actually working as a CNA. And I was so, first of all, the way it happened, it caught me off guard. It was just, I was coming out of a patient room and a nurse who I didn't even recognize. I think she was a nurse. She might have been somebody from the office, but she was wearing scrubs. So I'm guessing she was a nurse. But she came up to me and she was like, just drop everything you're doing. You've been accused of this, blah, 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 blah. And you have to leave the building right now. And she made it sound like so serious and other stuff. And this has happened to me like every time I got suspended. But the way they do it is, they tell you like this is the way they've done me. I don't know how they do it everywhere, but they've told me like they usually come up to me like, you've been accused of this, blah blah blah. You have to like leave the building like right now, get your stuff right now, get out right now. And then what they'll do is they'll like follow you around until you get all your stuff, and then they'll escort you out the building. I'm all like, and I just sit there like, you realize I'm like 4 times your size. If I was really trying to do anything like nefarious or, you know what I'm saying, messed up, I could easily just shove you out the way. I could easily just push you out the way, pick you up and just throw you out the way and just get to smacking random residents. But anyway, like, I had got accused twice of some type of like something to do with like raping. It was like female residents, but the thing you gotta realize is that ever since I started working, I've worked in a place that's like full of like dementia people and people not in their right mind. So after a while, you just look at this stuff as like, okay, free vacation. Like I go and sit at home for like four to 5 days. The most was a week. Then they call me back. They tell me they found nothing. There was, you know what I'm saying, nothing happened. This person just wasn't in their right mind and they made up some stuff or blah, blah, blah. They always end up having to pay me for the time that I wasn't at work, and I end up coming back to work and blah, blah, blah. And it's just, if you just have to realize in this building, in this business, especially as a male aide, you are going to catch at least 1, or in my case 2 to 3 of these allegations. Like, I remember I had just got a job, 3rd shift, and it was in a spot that I wasn't really, the new job was in a place that I wasn't familiar with. But now that I know it has a reputation for not being, you know, black folks friendly. So my first night in there, of course, I've learned that very quickly, because I was automatically told that I couldn't work on one hall because I frightened the resident, and she didn't want me anywhere on that hall. So then I found that I couldn't work in another hall. This place only had 3 halls, and I couldn't work in 2 out of the 3 halls because I frightened residents because I'm big and black. Basically what it was. And so I'm working at one hall I can, and then I go home, and this is like 4 days into this new job. I go home after a 3rd shift. I'm in the bed asleep. I get a call, and my new boss tells me that I have been suspended from that job because somebody said I touched them inappropriately. And I'm just like, why? I just got there. I'm wearing my friendly people face. I'm being as nice as I can. I know I'm coming off threatening, but I'm being as non-threatening as I can. I'm working with kid gloves. Like, why? And so they do their little investigation. They figured out that the lady just didn't like me because, of course, I'm a black guy. So they bring me back and they pay me, but I left that job soon after because, you know, I just can't work in a place where you know what I'm saying? I just can't work in a place where I'm relegated to one hall. And then what happens if something happens and I can't work on that hall? Now I just can't work in the building? No, so I just left that job. But if you work in this field, like I said, if you're a man, you have to realize that these allegations will come. Just know, just feel safe. Don't overreact. Just go home, enjoy the vacation. Know that you did nothing wrong. When they bring you back, they have to pay you. You'll be fine. And that's the end of this video. If you have a similar situation like this, if you have a story like this, please leave it in the comment section below. I want to hear about it. I like reading your stuff. I do read y'all stuff as much as I can, even though you think I don't. Some think I don't reply. It's a lot of stuff to read. I'm reading it all. I'm trying to. But like I said, feel free to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Feel free to like and share and tell all your people, you know what I'm saying. Follow me on Facebook at King Franko, and I have another Facebook page. It's called FrankoThePen Comedy. That's where I do non-CNA type comedy and just random questions and stories. I'm just starting it up. It's a lot of fun to me, you know what I'm saying. Just something outside of the CNA stuff. If you like me, if you think I'm funny, you're gonna like that page anyway. So go like both of my pages on Facebook. Be sure to follow me on Instagram at FrankoThePen. If you follow me on Twitter at your own risk, because my Twitter is kind of freaky. But anyway, I'm FrankoThePen. This has been PSA from a CNA, and I'll see you guys next time.